Peace. $1.50. 2G what it is. 2G's being 2,000. What it is being the rest. Sounds live. Peace. $1.50. Yo, I'm bugging because I bought the SD card, the 256 gigabyte SD card, and I was thinking, for whatever reason, you know what I mean? I didn't even think about the time factors of the laws that they have applied to the cameras. You know, that was like so far-fetched of a thought for me to think that the camera had a limited, time that I can record on the camera. You know what I'm saying? So I bought the SD card thinking that the SD card had a certain amount of time that you can record on this card. Nah, the camera can only record up to a certain amount of time. You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta figure out how to get past the camera only recording a certain amount of time. They got some type of intervalometers or something that you can attach to the camera, like I was ordering, but I wasn't ordering the intervalometer for that reason. Now I have to order something that I know that when you activate the record, you attach that, and it automatically attaches a mechanism that activates the record the second time after you activate the record. You know, something like that, because the record doesn't record past a certain amount of time based on some laws that have been established up to date, where cameras only have a certain value unless they have the ability to record for a certain amount of time. Some crazy madness like that going on, and I didn't even know it. You know what I mean? I thought it was the SD card. When I tried to record past what was real, it would just keep stopping, and I didn't know why I was stopping. So I changed the formal rate, the format rate of the SD card, so it records a little longer, but it doesn't record the length of time that I would expect it to record based on being on YouTube and having the option to record as long as you want to record. So that's what I was thinking, but what happened was, now I have to edit where I usually wouldn't edit, but I wouldn't edit unnecessarily. Check it. What I would do is I would just edit where I would need to edit. You know, because I'm really speaking generally. I don't really need to speak an hour straight, but I'm speaking generally. Like, I just placed my order for the SD card, the 256 gigabyte SD card. I placed my order for the drone. I placed my order for the remote, and when I hit the button, I may be able to stop the video with the remote control. I'm not sure. I may be able to stop the recording because it won't activate the record, but I should be able to stop the video. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm gonna have to see if the remote works that much, because it's not for the video. It's the video. These cameras are so regulated. I didn't know all this was going on. I can make a video. Let me pluck a card. Ace of Club. I can make a video fire and change that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know all this was going on. The Ace of Club is real enough to change that. Because you see how I get down on Twitter with the deck of cards. Ace of Club. I now summon the laws to change around the camera content being regulated permanently. You know what I mean? I have that ability, but I never did that. I never had nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? I always was believing that the camera, you have your own camera, you can record on your own camera. It's your camera, you know what I'm saying? I never thought that cameras had a regulator on them. That's crazy. You can't record as long as you want to record. That's crazy. After you buy the camera, I'm satisfied with my camera. No doubt. This is the Nikon D5600. I'm satisfied with my camera. You see the quality and the precision that it records. I'm satisfied with my camera, no doubt. When I see the logic and everything, the background behind even having a regulator on the camera and all that's going on, I'm satisfied with the camera that way. Cause I know it's a real camera, for a regulator to be on it and not be able to hit the record with the remote and all this going on. I never knew all this was going on. Let me plug the card again. I don't want the advantage. Blackjack, king of clubs. Ace of club, king of clubs. Peace, $1.50. So you play blackjack. You know if you win or not. If you got the ace club and the king club. See, when I had the deck of cards from before, when I ran the deck of cards on Twitter, they not in the same order. I shuffled them since then. They not in the same order. So when I got blackjack just now, the ace club and the king of club, I want the system to change. I don't want the system to regulate my camera. I have my own camera. I don't want my camera tampered with by some regulation that they instilled on everybody that has a camera. That's crazy. Everybody's that comfortable with their own camera that somebody could regulate the time that you record on your camera. You don't have the regulation on your camera when you at YouTube. When you're at YouTube, you have your own recording time. You have your own time that you can record. If you have a certain amount of time, man, you can record on YouTube. That's crazy. I never knew that. So now I have to figure out how I'm gonna do vaccine distribution with a regulation time on my camera. That's crazy. That's like regulating COVID-19 without my content is past being regulated with a camera. You can't do something like that. They're gonna have to undo that. Let me pluck another card. Deuce of spade. Let me pluck that card and know that they can't regulate COVID-19 vaccine. You know what I mean? They can't do it because that's not legal. You can't do that. You can't force your legalities on the vaccine distribution process. You can't do it. So now they reached a fork in the road. When I saw it automatically, I said, well, how are they going to regulate, the time that I record on my camera when I'm distributing vaccines? When I'm distributing vaccines, I'm informing the people on how to access Paxlovid pill at Amazon so that the influx of patients won't be congested in the hospitals. Click on the link. Donate. Peace. $1.50. 2G what it is. 2G being 2000. What it is being a rest. Sounds live. Peace. $1.50.